Hey everyone, Aubrey here, and I'm back with another Kiln opening. As you know, I've got a lot of back-to-back shows this year, so I've just been really cranking out the products. And so the Kiln load that I'm doing now has a lot of repeat items. It's got some of my new designs. I've tweaked them here and there just to have some variation, but you'll see a lot of the same stuff that you've seen in previous Kiln openings. But nonetheless, I'm excited because it's always Christmas when I open this Kiln. So tonight's gonna be a late night. I've had a lot of those. I still work full time, so everything I do is in the evenings and weekends. So there's a lot of 1 and 2 a.m. glazing sessions, especially right before a show. So after I get this unloaded, I have to fill it back up to do a bisque fire, and I'm gonna be putting my Christmas trees in there, along with some spoon rests and some little tumblers and a couple of custom mugs that I've been working on for some orders, and also a mystery mold item. So stay tuned for that. Okay, I'm gonna get started, and I will have to use gloves because I'm rushing it a little bit just because I have to in order for me to get a bisque fire and another glaze fire in before Saturday. So they're a little bit warm, but they're fine. This turned out different. I wonder if I didn't put enough coats on there, but it looks really cool actually. I like it. So I had a lot of interest in the mug that I did like this last time. On that one I did, I believe, indigo float or sapphire float on the inside. So it was a really vibrant blue in there. I did the same thing on the outside, so it's Mako leather 2 coats. But if you look, like the bottom, I didn't get them very even, I guess. But it almost looks like tree bark. So that's a cool surprise. But I pulled out an old glaze for the interior of this one, and I'm gonna try and capture that. It's River Rock, which I could never get good results with it. I bought this is like one of the very first glazes I ever bought as a potter, so it's about 2 years old. But I know that you have to apply like 4 coats of it for it to show up, and I'm really trying to get you a good picture there, but kinda, yeah. But I did 4 coats of it, and it looks so cool. And you can see where I got it on the edge. It ran a little bit, but it kind of adds some interest to it, so I'm happy with that. Looks good. I'll just pull out the other one. So on this one, same outside, everything. But I did orange. I thought that would look kind of cool. It's like hunter orange, right? I think some hunter will really like that, or an OSU fan, either way, you know? But awesome, love that. I moved too much. When I would go back and watch these, I realized that I need to slow down. But I did the texture when it was still pretty wet, and I used my Crown V-tip carver, which I go back and forth on the tools that I use, just depending on what I need. But for this one, it just makes really clean cuts when you use that. So, and I can't find one on Amazon, so I don't have a link for you, but I ordered mine off of Clay King, and I'm working on something with them, which I'll reveal at a later time. But another one of my leopard ones, and it fits in a cup holder. I did an interesting shape. Oh, on the other one. I made 2. But this one I did Mako's red gloss on the inside. Saks True Flow underglaze. 2 coats, which I applied at greenware stage, bisque fired it, and then I did Mako's stoneware clear just to get the leopard print on there, and then the 3 coats of the red. That looks really nice. These sell so fast, and I don't know why I only made 2, but because I had a bunch of other things I wanted to make too. That's why. All right, here's the other one, and I tried a different shape for the top portion. It almost looks like kind of a tulip type shape, which I thought was really pretty. And then I got a new glaze. It's not new to y'all, it's new to me. It's frosted turquoise, which I've never used before, but I really just wanted to try it. I don't know how to get that in there, but can you see? It looks like crackly. It's not a crackle, but it looks like crackled, and it just, that looks awesome. That is so pretty. I really like that. And it like looks almost green on the rim, and then it fades ever so gently to this beautiful blue, baby blue color. That's cool. I like that glaze. There are some combos that I want to try with that when I have time, if I ever have time. Okay, so the bee mugs. On the originals, I used ochre celadon, but I went and picked up a marigold celadon. It's just a brighter yellow, less, it's like a less of a rustic yellow. I don't really know what to call the other one, but it's just brighter, and that's pretty. So I made a couple like this, and then I did one in the ochre, so I can show you side by side in a minute. But again, True Flow under glaze, and then I did Sgraffito, so that's just bare clay showing there, and then the marigold 3 coats. It looks good. I like it. All right. Every time I look at it, I'm like, how much kiln wash is on here? Because I just did, I re-kiln washed my shelves. And they still need more work. I need my husband to grind them for me, but I don't want to ask. Okay, so this one is a deer Sgraffito mug, and I love it. These are fun to carve. So the inside is Mako's red quartz, 3 coats. That is such a pretty pink, and I added some drips because I just thought it needed it. I don't know, I liked it. And then I did satin matte in the flower. I just wanted to add a tiny touch of color to the deer, so I thought that was cute. I'll keep that there because I wanted to show you side by side on these two. I did amaryllis on the inside of this one, 2 coats. So there are oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Okay, I don't know if I can capture that or not, but just when the light captures it just right, those yellows just like look like flecks of gold in there. There's so much depth to this glaze. So pretty. So I did 2 coats of amaryllis, and then I added some drips to let it, I don't know, I just thought that would look nice. And on the handle. And then same everything else, but gosh, don't do that. Side by side. Very nice. Love it. Okay. That was it for the top shelf. There's more on the bottom. Cone. So 5, 6. So I got a 5.5-ish, which is what I always get. So it's reliable. Get this dirty shelf out of here. I want to flip the shelf because the underside is clean, but I can't get enough of the stuff off of the top of it to be able to flip it because I don't want it to like melt and drip onto the pots underneath. So unfortunately, okay, I did a couple of hand-built little trinket dishes just with some slabs that I had, extra slab that I had rolled out. So I did the Christmas deer texture, and then I did frosted turquoise on it. Pretty, but you can see it's doing that green to blue fade again. So I think where it's, I only did 1 coat on the back, so where it's thinner, it's the green, I guess. And then blue. That's just so pretty. Such an interesting glaze. And then I did another one and used Mako's red gloss because that's what I had out. But you can still see the texture. I think I just did 2 coats because I didn't want to drown the texture with it. But very nice. Cute. Okay. All right, so here is one of the original bee mugs. And then one in the marigold, so next to each other. This one's just a little bit more vibrant. This one's a little more muted. They're both beautiful. They're very hot, so I'm gonna have to set them down. But love that. The bottom shelf is still hotter. It's like too hot for gloves almost. Okay. This might be boring because I've got 5 mugs left. 1 is the mountain and 4 are foxes. Because I had so much interest in the foxes, I wanted to make sure to make extra of those. And I probably still didn't make enough. So I made another mountain Sgraffito mug because a lot of you loved this one, and so did I. And then I did Blue Midnight on the inside. Probably could have done 1 more coat of the Blue Midnight. And I had added water to it because it was like the bottom of the barrel, so it was kind of thin. So I just did 4 coats. I probably should have added another one just because it was so thin. But I love that. That's cute. Yeah, happy. I don't know where to put you. Got too much stuff. I'm gonna have to move some of these. Oh, I've got a couple of these. These are ready to be fired. I just finished glazing them. But we need some more items to put in there with it, so they're gonna have to wait. All right, the 4 foxes. Numero uno. How pretty. Love. Deep sienna speckle, 3 coats on each of these. And then the same black under glaze and Sgraffito. I mixed up my own color for the fox. I have not been keeping track of the mix ratio, so each time I do it, I'm mixing a new color and hoping that it turns out right. Probably shouldn't do that if I'm gonna make so many of these, but you know. Another one. I just love, so I used the V-tip carver for all of this too, and just look how clean the lines are with that, and you can get pretty fine details. And then this part here with the like leaf part on that is Zim, I don't know, tools. It'll be linked in it, but it's the orange handle ones to get those bigger little swoops. These are all the same. I know you're gonna be bored. Very, very nice. I've got to get pictures of all these, or at least the ones that are different. But they're all a little bit different. They're all unique. No 2 are exactly the same, although we try. But I love it. What a nice kiln load. Okay, like I said, I want to go to bed, so I gotta turn around and fill this back up with items to be bisque fire. And then I'll hopefully start a glaze fire tomorrow night late. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate your comments and your support. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you could help me out with that, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks.